Thank you. Hello, everybody. I would like to thank you, the organization, also for inviting me and to have the chance to share with all of you our experience working with virtual reality and pushing for achieving the adoption of the general industry of this kind of technology. I work in CTIC. CTIC, we are a Spanish company based on the northwest coast of Spain, and we are specialized in the development of ICT projects applying innovative and emergent ICT technologies for our clients. We are mainly working in these big 5 areas: intelligent data analysis, vision technologies, where virtual reality is one of the main technologies inside, technologies for active aging, Internet of Things in the layer of the web, and digital growth. Our clients are focused mainly in 3 big sectors. First, industry. We will go later in deep. Health sector also, and public administration. And today I am here to speak, to discuss, to share with you our experience in virtual reality and industry. So we will go deeper. And these are our solutions in vision technologies for industry. Mainly two big fields: augmented reality and virtual reality. In augmented reality, we have solutions for supporting assembly, maintenance, operations, and also logistic processes in industry. And in virtual industry, we are mainly focused with a known solution called RealCAD, which is a converter to transform directly in a quick way CAD files to virtual reality environments. So I will come back later in detail. Okay, and this is my question. Virtual reality for industry. Is it a reality, or is it a non-mature technology field at this moment? As you may know, virtual reality is applied in some kind of industries since the 90s. For example, in simulators for defense and aeronautics industry. But it is also true that it is a niche sector inside the industry. The problem today is that the general industry is not accessing to this enabled technology. So we are working there, and I will answer my own question. It is not enough mature today. I will explain why. Perhaps most of you knows Gartner's reports, Gartner's analysis. They are publishing each year this kind of hype cycle, this kind of graphs representing the level of maturity of a number of ICT technologies and how these technologies are evolving each year. So the fact is that virtual reality, if we go to 2012, virtual reality was here in the phase called throughout disillusionment. And after that, 2013, 2014, virtual reality was stopped there. It was really blocked in this area. Happily, in 2015, it starts to move, and today, the last report, by the end of 2016, virtual reality is really moving on to the following phases of a slope of enlightenment and plateau of productivity. But my question is, this is an overall perception of the virtual reality as a general market, but the speeds in industry, in health, in real estate, in entertainment are different. Gartner also published by the end of 2016 their top 10 of technologies for this year, and augmented and virtual realities were identified as one of these 10 key technologies. And these are the keywords for their analysis. Of course, there is a reduction of price, increase of capabilities, better experiences, better immersive experiences, adding more sense to the experience, and their forecasting is for 2020 as the year for the extension, for the general adoption of virtual reality by business. In entertainment, we saw just before, we could say it is a reality. This is a video that I recorded 2 months ago in the Mobile Congress in Barcelona. This is the stand of Samsung, and it was really an evidence that virtual reality is here for entertainment. Lot of people waiting for trying it, lot of people happy with the experience, and what is more important, it was not just one stand of Samsung. All the Congress was plenty of VR glasses for different kind of business, different kind of companies. So, at least for entertainment, virtual reality is here, and we could say there is the beginning of a general adoption in this field. Of course, the price were reduced, and it was an important factor for allowing this democratization of virtual reality in this sector. But in my opinion, it's not just a question of money. For any kind of ICT technology, also virtual reality, in my opinion, there are 3 main pillars for assuring that a technology is adopted by a sector. First, and in my experience, very, very, very important, the awareness. Our client, our target public must be aware that they will take profit for using this technology, and also hardware and software issues. But normally, we are quite strong working there, but we have some efforts convincing our clients, our potential clients, about the profit of our technologies. Another sector than industry, architecture and real estate, for me is a good example of how the awareness phase is more or less overcome. I mean, in this kind of sector, of activity sector, the clients, the end users, you, me, you, we are aware about the benefit of seeing an apartment construction with virtual reality. Also, the companies owning these assets, they are very interested into put this asset in the virtual world, and it is not quite far from the industry. This table represents quite well what are the main factors for the digitization of different sectors. And real estate, for example, is in the same group labeled with number 2, like as oil and gas or chemical, pharma industries. group. Number 2 means capital-intensive sectors with the potential to further digitize their physical assets. So we have focus in this kind of applications. There are also today a lot of experts, a lot of references discussing about the benefits of the application of virtual reality in engineering. And at this point is where we start to develop RealCAD. We found these challenges. Once again, the 3 pillars: awareness, hardware, software. In terms of hardware, our clients were requesting us one-box solution. They want something that implies only plug and play. They are not IT skilled, so they need something just to press a button and to use it. Same for the software. They need something easy to use. And in terms of price, in this kind of engineering companies, oil and gas companies, price is important, but it is not a block factor for adopting the technology. If they are aware about the benefits, they will invest in the technology. But it is here where we found more limitations, more barriers up to date. After that, we were working here, and before RealCAD, we had 2 ways for developing virtual reality solutions for engineering companies. The first one, we work with CAD 3D files, 3D models, and we made manual conversions to a mesh, a polygon mesh. So it is a problem in terms of quality when you interact with your CAD file. A CAD file is mainly a file representing surfaces, and you need to transform these surfaces to polygons. So when you make it manually, you make mistakes. So you have a loss of quality, and it takes time, more than 1 week, for example. The second way, just starting modeling from scratch. And in that case, we use software like Rhinoceros or 3D Max, but it takes more time, and we reach also to lose some information. With RealCAD, we can now to automatically directly convert these CAD files to virtual reality environments. We were working with several software, proprietary software like CTIC, SolidWorks, Solid Edge. So we have developed the optimization for all this kind of software, and basically our pipeline is formed by 3 stages. A pre-processing where we convert the CAD file to a neutral format. After that, we convert this neutral format, a surface file, to a mesh of polygons, and after that, we optimize this mesh of polygons just to have a good quality file, but keeping all the information in the original file. A CAD file is not just the external layer that you are seeing. A CAD file is a complex file with lots of internal layers also, keeping and having a lot of information. And this is one example of our solution, RealCAD, applied in the industrial environment. It was done in a project called Plant VR, and in that case, we were working for this company, ITESA. They are engineering company, also manufacturer of this kind of equipment, large pressure vessels, reactors, distillation columns for oil and gas, chemical industries. So they have, in their day-to-day, they manage CAD files. So it is not an extra work for them to have these files. And by means of RealCAD, we transform it directly into this environment. We can do that in one day. So the difference towards the previous situation where we need to model from scratch is really evident. As I said before, we keep all the information from the original file. So as you can see here, you can go deeper, you can go inside the models to see the internal parts of the file. And here we have a general scheme on how we apply the RealCAD. In this case, we have two sources of information, the 3D model, the plant, but also information about the instrumentation, bulbs, controllers, and so on, implemented in the plant. With that, we have a basic virtual environment. After that, we distribute all the elements, we deploy the virtual environment, and at that point, we can put extra information, for example, for monitoring the behavior of the plant once the plant is in operation. And finally, we obtain the final virtual environment. Of course, this environment can be also developed for different ways of interacting, like this kind of worker for not being linked to any kind of device in your hands. Or we can use different kind of visualization, and also for allowing the interaction with some elements. So, with RealCAD, we have really obtained some benefits in our interaction with this kind of clients in industry. We can propose them quick and direct conversions, so we take in few hours what we need in the past some days for doing that. Important, it doesn't imply an extra time for our client. They provide us with their files, and we take that as raw material, and we have no loss of information. Of course, all that implies a reduction also of prices for them, so the barrier is lower for accessing to this kind of solutions. But after that, I can say today our pillar, our main barrier is still focused in the awareness pillar. it is something that it is hard to convince a company about the benefits, and also it is a question of management, of change management of teams. For example, in industry, in general industry, 10 years ago, it was not very usual to use CAD 3D files in the technical offices of engineering companies. So today, they are just finishing the adoption of 3D modeling in this kind of offices. So they are not finishing this process, and we are in the door, knocking the door, saying, okay, next evolution. So they say, okay, wait a moment, and I need some time to take this technology. On the other hand, marketing departments, for example, in this kind of companies, they see clearly the benefits for this kind of technologies. So this is our experience. These are our main barriers, our main problems, and I think that at technical level, with this solution or any other kind of solutions that we know that other parties are developing, more or less we are at the point for overcoming the technical barriers for the general adoption in industry, but we need more examples, more pilots, more real cases for convincing the industry about the benefits of the technology. And that's all from my part. Thank you very much. And I don't know if we have enough time for questions because we are quite pressed. If not, I will be glad to discuss with you later.
Yeah.
So you said that the clients provide you with CAD models. Do they literally provide you with CAD models, you convert it and send them a solution back, or do they have software that you've provided them to do it?
Today we are in a service model. They provide us with a model, we transform and we send it to the client. Of course, we are working in how to convert this service in a product, but it doesn't exist today.
And what size are those files approximately? They,
Gigas.
like gigabytes?
Gigas.
Yeah.
This industrial plant, for example, it is something like 2 gigas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really big, but if you use, for example, complex CTIC files from aerospace, normally the detail for this kind of designs is very, very, very high, and you have, I don't know, 20 gigas, 30 gigas, something like it is really, really heavy.
Yes.
So yes, it is not evident how to manage that.
Okay.
We better keep things rolling. Make that the last question. So yeah, thank you so much to Pablo.
Thank you.